Good morning from a very calm, very quiet, of course, until the London to Leeds main line, which is just through the trees over there, gets a train on. So just a update on the competition, the 2,500 giveaway competition. Lots of different numbers coming in. I think I'll do the draw on Wednesday, gives people plenty of time to have a guess. One or two things that have sort of cropped up over the last day or so, because I'm now well aware that when I dump the upflow filter, that the much maligned, malformed micro K1, cat's just telling me don't fall over this log while you're talking on the phone. On the camera. Look at this, I've stepped over it. So the micro K1 getting stuck in the solenoid valve. So I dumped another load of water yesterday and lo and behold it filled up again. So this is going to take a number of flushes. Could take an awful long time. And right on cue, a train. So I'll just basically leave an Allen key at the side of the solenoid valve, and every time I do a flush I'm going to have to take the solenoid valve off, clean it out, start again. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll get there in the end. Pond visits. If anybody would like a pond visit, I know that winter's coming, but if you've got one of these ponds that may be heated, maybe indoors, within an hour and a half of Peterborough, something like that, and you want me to pop down, just let me know. If you've got an outdoor pond and you can take the covers off and back on again quite easily, give me a shout. One thing that I'm interested in though is there may well be a lot of people, nearly tripped up there, there may well be a lot of people who are out there who have a channel with no content on it, but they may have a really nice pond in their garden. It may be one of these that they maybe don't like to show it off too often. They may not have the ability to do it, might not have access to a top-notch computer or a phone or a camera or something like that, or maybe they just can't be bothered and they just like watching other people's channels. But if you're one of these people who just basically likes to watch koi ponds but you have your own, let me know and we'll do a hidden pond, oh help me out here, Kat. Feature, yeah. I was going to put that on the blooper list, but as I do bloopers quite regularly and quite easily, we'll just carry on with that. Say good morning, Kat.
Good morning, Kat.
Which way are we going? We'll go this way. I'll show you what we're looking at. Nice noisy motorbike. So that's the hidden ponds. If you want a pond visit, or even next year if you're within an hour and a half of Peterborough, so that's Derby, Nottingham, North Norfolk, somewhere around there, just give me a shout, I'll see if I can come over. When I answer comments, sometimes I'm hit with like the people's pond, say for instance, and I just don't know what your name is, or I've missed what your name is, and it'd be just nice to say hello rather than hello the people's pond. So if you have a name, put it in the comments if you don't have your name in the title of your channel, and then at least we can say hello to a person rather than a channel. What else we got? Shout outs. 4 shout outs. Wayside Koi. barking mad, but really enjoyable content. I like that. Koi Karma, throw a bit of support around, especially the new people coming through. I had a lot of support when I started, and then when Kat joined forces we got a lot of support. Up north Koi, not because he's got a fantastic pond or his content is good, but he's got a proper accent. There you go. What was the last one? DT Koi. Give him a look. The question that was asked of me, I'll not say by who, was, can you give me some insight into what I should do on my channel? That's a really difficult question. If you've got a channel and you're getting plenty of views, I can only suggest you're doing it right. If you've got a channel with a very narrow bit of feature, like if it's only, say, only underwater shots that you only ever do on your channel, that's got to be a real niche target audience. So you've got to, for me, you've got to sort of spread your wings a little bit, get some pond visits in, visit some dealers, have a look around your garden like we did. These are only suggestions. Have a look around your garden, get family members involved. One thing that I find fascinating is pond builds. They're just great. I like watching Quality Nishigoi for the pond builds. Lee Hadfield, Koi Soldier, just great. Just how his delivery is good. So pond builds. One thing that I was discussing with Nige from Our Koi Life, when things go wrong, might not be particularly nice, but if you document it, it might help people in the future. Hopefully things go wrong and it's not bad, but when things go wrong, document it, and when you've cured it, fixed it, found a way around it, document that as well, because they are very helpful. Anything to do with that, very helpful. So in the meantime, home fen, and we'll catch you back at Peterborough. Couple more mentions. Budget koi keeping, fabulous. Budget, not everybody's got stacks of cash, not everybody's got a bottomless pit of money, and if you want to know how to do things not cheaply, but be able to get around corners where it's not going to break the bank, go see Leon, Budget Koi Keeping. And also Mad Vince, Twisted Koi. My God, keep pushing it out, Vince. And a shout out to, after watching Vince, Katrina. Nice to see that pond. I'll visit that one day, Katrina, I really will. And then, just as I thought Vince were going to finish the video and walk away, he turns around and said he had a full Sunday lunch. Oh, Sunday lunch. So I expect a Sunday lunch if I come over, Katrina. Although Bristol's a bit far away at the moment. Yeah. Well, if you want a shout out, give us a shout. Bye. Good morning from a wintry, cold, bleak, damp, 90% grey, 10% blue, slightly polar shoulder, grass needs cutting, horrible. Peterborough, I'll follow you. So Mr. Security Badass, my fittings are in there, the ones I'm not using, and you might just be able to see if I turn a light on, of course. You can see the fittings all piled up, and that's about 2/3 of the way up. So Mrs. Security Badass, I'm a hoarder. Put my hand up, I'm a hoarder. Shout out to Keeping It Coy, another Peterborian. So give me a shout when you're ready and I'll pop up and have a look at your setup, mate. I'm not sure where you are, but Peterborough's not the biggest place in the world. Greenhouse, go on. Right, as discussed about the upfloat and the solenoid, this is going to be a right royal pain in the arse. You can see on the deck all the malformed K1. That's been cleaned out twice, and I've only flushed it twice. So it's a good job I've got this valve there, otherwise this will be passing constantly. Update on the drum, it's awesome. Update on the upflow filter, that's awesome too. Plans for winter time. Shower, let's have a look. Right, if I can squeeze in here. So as you can see, this is a standard setup for a 4-tier shower, and I've just basically sat it on the spillway, more so for convenience, just sat it and left it. It's not going to make any difference, but I've been in touch with Cotswold Koi about getting another base made. I'm going to have to go around the other side to explain myself further, so let's have a walk back around and I'll explain why. Back around this side. So ever since I fitted this shower with a tank connector on, I've always been blissfully aware of the fact that this is way higher than the base of the shower. So under normal circumstances the water would just drop straight out onto the spillway, drop into the pond. So as you can imagine, there's going to be an element of water that has to sit in the bottom before it actually runs down this pipe, and that's never sat well with me. So I'm going to ring Cotswold Koi next week. I've already been in touch, but because I'm porting my number from Sky to EE, it's a little bit of a bind at the moment. So I'll try and do it in here, it's a bit quieter. So the plan is to take this lower section out. Basically I've got to dismantle the whole shower, take this lower section out and start off with a 3-stage shower. I'll probably change it to a 4 anyway, and try and negate the fact that there will be water held in the bottom of the bottom tier, which quite clearly will be collecting muck, dirt, parasites, and I just want to try and eradicate that thought rather than the knowledge. So what I'm going to do is take it all apart. I'll do a video of what I've found inside, and I did have a leak months ago and I basically tried to bodge around it because I knew that the end product would not be how it is now. So I want an enclosed tray, not a slipway tray, and I want a 3-inch pipe welded on the base. Now I could actually take the spillway that I've got now chop that into pieces and make a tray, but then I have no spillway, and in the event that I want to sell it in the future, which at the moment I don't, I can still use it on the edge of a pond. Not so much my pond or another pond or a mate's pond, but I need a spillway. So I'm going to get a price off Cotswold Koi, see how much it costs for an enclosed tray with a 3-inch spigot on the bottom of the tray, so I'll have a gravity outlet which will go direct onto the pipe that I've already got. So basically it will attach where the rubber joint is. We shall see. Right, we'll leave it there. I'm going to dismantle this shower and then I shall video what I find inside. I'm not expecting miracles. Back shortly. So just with the 2,500 subscriber prize, I've put a second coat of white on this box, which is looking quite nice now. I'll never be Picasso. This one clearly I'm leaving until the final results are in. And I've also put a NT Labs test kit in my Amazon basket, so if the winner wants that I can just put their address on and send it off. I will probably do the draw on Tuesday, Wednesday next week. I'll probably put just a short video out, and if you're the lucky winner, just get in touch with me. I think you can find my email address on our channel. Right, stop waffling, take the shower apart. Yes. Right, so as you can see, this is the lid. I'm going to take all this apart and jet wash it. This is the top tier with the twin spray bar. Anybody that's not seen this before, this contains a 2-inch. I split this through a T to put 2 1-inch spray bars in. I don't think it makes any difference at all, but I just fancied faffing around, you know what I'm like. When I actually rebuild this, I'm going to put all the media into net bags so I can lift them in and out. This is second to the top. This is third to the top. I think I might have overfilled that. But I had media, so I thought, why not use it? The bottom tier. Oh, I'll show you these. These are the net bags. So these were in the bottom tier, and the smell is just beyond belief. But for those nature lovers, a bit of moss growing there, which is nice. But anyway, let's have a look at the carnage. To quote an Andy Daly video. So look at the state of that. That is just horrendous, and that is what I'm trying to get rid of. So I'm going to gently take this apart. I don't want any water to go down there because that'll go straight into the pond, and I don't want that to happen. So give me a second. I'm going to take this bottom tier off. So this is the bottom tier, taking it apart. So the plan is to, like I said, jet wash everything, jet wash this, take this tank connector off, use a patch of beige polypropylene to weld back into place. That base I put in, and it wasn't a totally successful weld, so I had to use this sealant, and even that did weep from time to time. So stuff like that really aggravates me, so that's why I'm going for the tray with the spigot on. I've left the tray in place, so it's probably easier for me to explain if you just totally don't get what I'm rambling on about. So here we are. So this is the original spillway. So the plan is to order one with this side up, so it's same as that. Yes, I could do it because I've got plenty of material and all I need to do is break that weld and re-weld it in a vertical position. I want the new tray to have a 3-inch spigot in there with a bottom flow outlet, and then pile the trays or the tiers back on top of this, and this outlet goes to that pipe. So this will have to be sat up, or at least 1 tier height before everything goes on. So the top tier is going to be well up there. So that's the reasoning behind putting 3 tiers on instead of 4. We shall see. So yeah, I'm getting in touch with Cotswold Coy, see how much it's going to cost for one of these. The base has worked absolutely perfect, no issue with that. So my next job is to jet wash all this crud off, and the foul smelling water that came out of the bottom tier was unreal. I'm glad you didn't have to witness that or smell it. Anyway, back to cleaning. Right, all the sections have been cleaned. Well, ish. Close enough. I remember the shower tray used to be used as a lid. Anyway, that's the discussion point. All nice and clean. All my gridding, my roof. The media I've collected in 2 buckets, and this is on top of the 4 bags that are hung on the climbing wall to dry out because they were in the lower tier. So what I've done is got onto Swell and ordered 10 more net bags, and then all of these can be put in net bags and make it easy to transport. So that's where we are with that bit. Just to see what's left outside. We'll go have a look. So this is where we are. I've blocked the return pipe off just with a lid that I found on top of it. It looks like a Pringles packet, something like that. However, I never got to enjoy any of the Pringles. So the step, I need to cut back a lot of these triffids. This is absolutely perfect and absolutely solid, so everything will be going back on there when I've had a word with Cotswold and see what I can do. I'm pretty confident they can make me a shower tray. Right, back out. The temperatures over the last few days have been quite cold, but despite that, inside the greenhouse we're still managing to, albeit hang on, to 11.9 degrees. That's the lowest I've seen it over the last few days. Generally hangs around about 12.5. The drum, if anybody's interested. We've got a spider. Look at that. Working absolutely fine. Couldn't be happier. Wonderful. I don't think the spider's going to catch much in there, but then again, got some flies. Say morning, Cat.
Good morning, Cat.
Quick look at the fish. They're getting very dormant, just basically sat around now, not doing much. Water quality still crystal clear. The babies in the wildlife pond must be up to about 2 inch now. They're piling on some weight, not that we can see any at the moment. I'll throw some food in, get them going. So that's it. Bored you enough. Sun's in my eyes. So as ever, thanks for watching. Thanks for your constant support, we do appreciate it. Even though people call this a koi channel, I like to think that it's more a bit of variety, garden, walking around, funny stuff, talking about ambulance stuff. It's not going to suit every palate, but we're happy with it, and the grandkids can watch it when we've turned to dust, so to speak. So stay safe, 2 jabs, 1 booster, look after your family, and goodbye.